Okay, everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, out in the garage again. I'm gonna try to get, the plan is to get some clear coat on this little fella here. So, you can see over there, I brought them all in there out in the shed. This is my makeshift paint booth. It's pretty crusty, but it does the trick. At least keeps your garage clean anyways, that's the point. And I mean, it works too. Like, it keeps the junk off the paint while you're doing it or whatever. And I'm not a painter, so whatever. But we'll throw some clear coat on this car, make it look good. And we want to do the best we can. So I'm going to go ahead and set that baby up. And I do have a fan that I kind of just stick a hose in the side of the door. But it'll make sense when I get it. But and it just kind of sucks the fumes out. And like I said, more than anything, keeps it clean in here. So, I mean, garage gets dirty anyways. But it doesn't get paint all over everything. When you're painting lots, I like to use it. So that's the plan. We'll get that baby set up and we'll see if we can get some clear coat on this thing. That's the plan for this video anyways. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, everyone. I got this baby whipped. So let me take a look at this. So here we go. So here's my booth. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Well, it is. I mean, I don't got one, so it is what it is. But it takes a little while to put it together. But that's it. So you can see I got just kind of the rolly-uppy door. When I'm inside, I roll that down, and that's where I put the hose for the sucker, and then that's that. And then you can see the last thing I painted in here was that old blue truck. And then this are just some old furnace vents that I've grabbed so that I can let a little air in when I'm sucking, because the walls will kind of go, they kind of suck in. And it keeps it from trying to collapse on itself because I get a little air movement. And like I said, it's just mostly to suck the fumes and stuff out. But anyways, that's Shane's makeshift paint booth. Like I said, it works. So took a little while to do that. So that's probably all I'm going to do for this evening. I got some other stuff I got to do quick, so we'll do that. And then hopefully tomorrow after work, we'll be maybe moving this car over. And we'll see. We'll see what we got. I got to clean it just a little more. I'm going to get some, make sure the car is real clean. I like it. It's looking good, but just some kind of, some degreaser kind of stuff. Just make sure there's nothing on it. We'll wipe it down quick. Make sure it didn't get any dust on it. Stuff like that. Make sure it's getting clean, and we'll spray that baby, and we'll be in business. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, everyone. Today's the day. So I'll show you guys what I've been up to. I got the old car moved over to the booth, to my, I call it a booth, but my makeshift paint tent. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, anyways, and I got a bunch of the stuff all taped off. Pretty much everything. I'll show you guys here. So essentially, you just cover everything. You don't want to get paint, or in this case, clear coat on. So this is a little more forgiving, because even if you get a little bit of clear coat past, like let's say you get a little bit on the whatever, it doesn't matter. Clear coat's you don't want to overspray. Overspray with paint looks cheap and looks yucky, but a little bit of clear coat on something else wouldn't hurt nothing. But nevertheless, we got this baby all taped off, getting ready to spray some clear coat on it. So I do got to rig up my little air sucker thing before I go to town on that, but we'll do that and then I'll show you guys. But it's this is the junk I'm using. I've used it before in a couple things. Kind of get used to it, I guess. I don't know, or whatever. Not that I've done a bunch anyways, but it's pretty good. It gives you instructions how to mix and all that stuff. Got a couple cups. Got the activator. And should be good. But we'll get that air blower out. The air sucker. We'll get it rigged up. And then we'll shoot some clear coat on this thing. I am going to take I got some alcohol mixture. I will just rub the car down, make sure I don't have any kind of grease or, just residue or anything. The best I can anyways. I'll do that quick before I spray it also. And we'll be in business. All right, everyone. I think I got it all ready here. So I got my door shut, rolled that down. And all I do is I kind of sneak in this corner. But anyways, got the car ready. I got my stool because I'm going to focus on the roof first. I'll do one side, try to get the whole roof done, because that's the hard part. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a painter. I don't paint. I just do stuff out of necessity. So whatever, but I'm going to paint from the top down. I'm going to do what I do. And that's why. So anyways, I'll focus on the roof. I got my gun ready to go. I got my little mask here so I don't get sleepy while I'm in there. We don't want that. I got some of this paint, clear coat and stuff ready to rock. So, I got my air sucker outer rigged up, ready to go. All I do is I just open my man door, stuff the hose inside the tent there, and just let it do its thing while I spray. It seems to work really well. The sides even give a little because it sucks on it. So, well, from what I've noticed in the past. So, anyways, so I'll like I said, I'll get rigged up here. This stuff I mix it 4-to-1 is what it says to do. So that's what I'll do, and we'll spray some clear coat on this car. And I did read, I think you're supposed to leave it 10 to 12 minutes between coats, put a couple coats, and then you are kind of good to kind of touch it, move it after, I think said about an hour or something. So, because I do have to, my plan is to get the car coated quick, give it its time it needs. I can even turn the heat up in here a little bit if I have to, but give it the time it needs. And because I'd like to paint the, here, I'd like to paint the hood and the trunk right there. I'd like to paint the trunk and also these panels. So I'd like to get that done too. That way I can start putting this car together. Kind of looking forward to doing that. So anyways, let me get rigged up with my mask. I don't know, I have to find a way. It'll work for now, but you can see it's a little hazy, makes it a little hard to look, not look. It's easy to look, a little hard to see. But anyways, I'll have to figure out something to try and clean that up, or maybe I need a new mask one day. So, but anyways, that's it. That's it for this. Let's get coating this thing. So just to clarify, so I'm going to mix it 4-to-1, and this thing actually the cup. That's why you want a cup, because essentially does it for you. So whatever you decide to put in, in this case we're going to put 7, and then all you do is put your 7 of your clear, and then you just put your that's your 4 ratio, and then your 1 ratio is to the next 7. Like I said, it's a pretty slick way to do it. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm not figuring out anything. This cup's doing it for me. So let's get her mixed up. All right, I'll just get a stick, we'll whip that up, and we'll put it in the gun. We should be good to go. All right, so I whipped it up with my stick. Get my little gun here, and then I'll just pour in as much as I can, as much as it'll fit. Oh, buddy, perfect. So it'll take a couple, 2 or 3 of these guns full for sure to do this. So, but anyways. Hang that there. I'm going to put this over here just to protect the juice from getting in there. Okay, I'll get my mask on. We'll get ready to go. I'll show you guys my little air nozzle. It's just stuck in the door. It's pretty straightforward, but it sucks the fumes out, and I don't know if I can really film in there, but we'll spray some clear coat. All right, we're ready to pin it. I'll take a light with me too, just in case. We'll get the old gun here. We'll head on in there. And like I said, I'll just show you guys what's going on here with this. So yeah, essentially it's just a tube I got hooked to a blower, and it sucks the theory being sucks the fumes out. So I'm gonna put my camera down, get in there and spray a bit, and we'll move on. All right, so I got the first coat on, seemed to go pretty good. I didn't have quite enough in the gun to fully do it, so I had to go mix another batch to fill the gun, but that's okay. And then I read too, I think it's, if you keep it in the gun sealed, it's good for like, I don't know, 75 minutes or something. But anyways, we're good. We're good to use up the rest of that gun because we got to give it another, I think we're going to get another 2 coats. But let's take a little peek in here. Kind of see there. Give it a little time, a little bit of haze in there. This thing will keep doing its thing. But yeah, anyways, I think it went pretty good. I'll give it the 10 to 15 minutes or whatever, and we'll give it a couple more. So yeah, while I'm waiting, I just wanted to maybe mention a couple things. So like I said, first of all, I'm not a painter. That's not a legit paint booth. But the point of it is, it was cheap to do, and in the garage here right now, I do not smell any paint. That's good, right? That means it's not getting on anything, and I'm not breathing it. But so it kind of does a job, right? Because I mean, you can paint a vehicle you can, you can paint a vehicle anywhere you want. You just risk contamination. You risk all these things. The better stuff you have, the more time you take, the more everything, just the better it'll be, right? But like I said, I'm doing it on the cheap, and like I said, I just don't want everything else. I mean, I don't want to empty my garage. I mean, I can't take the stuff off my shelves, the stuff on my walls, just to keep it from getting, paint, paint residue and stuff. I've found too in the past, just when I paint a little, when things are covered in dust, it doesn't stick to them anyways, but it's just nicer, right? So it took a little time to set that up, not too bad. And here we are in the garage. I'm not smelling anything. Go in that booth, it's stinky in there. My little mask helps. I don't smell it in there. So anyways, that's the point of all this, is to paint this car on the cheap, get it clear coated on the cheap. My other stuff, same thing. Doing it on the cheap and doing it, as good as I can with what I have available. So anyways, just give that another few minutes here, and I'll give it another coat, and we'll be looking good. All right, everyone, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this little car here, and because I give it some time and stuff to dry, but here we go. So there we are. You can see it's nice, and that really brings out just really brings out the color and stuff. So anyways, that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of time. To pull all the paper off and stuff, and then we can kind of get a look at it with with the windows and stuff like that. So I'll take a little bit of time to do that, and I'll show you guys. And then and then unfortunately I didn't get a chance to get the hood and the trunk and those panels, so I'm gonna have to do them later tonight, but I'm kind of out of time to get this video in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clickbait you guys a little bit. So if you want to see those done and the car getting put back together and stuff, you'll have to tune in next time, unfortunately. So sorry about that, but we'll keep on trucking. But anyways, I'll go pull that paper and stuff off, and we'll get a kind of a good look at it, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, everyone, let's take a quick boo at this car. Now they've got all the taping and stuff off. So anyways, there we go. Yeah. You can see, got all the tape off. They're all coated up. It's just, you can see how the color it brings out the color. It just pops. It's so dark now. And where the rusty spots and everything, it's just brings it so brilliant and bright. But is it perfect? No, it's not. I never claimed to be a painter anyways, so it is what it is. But that's the point of this car too, right? Is just protect the body with the coating, just protect the body, and it's an old rat rod, right? So it's looking pretty good. So anyways, so that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and then yeah, so if you guys want to, just tune in next time, because we're going to start I'll have that hood painted and the trunk, and we'll start putting this together a bit, especially the outside. Maybe we'll get some, I don't know, we'll see if I get stuff to put the trim on, put the grill in, get some headlights and stuff. It'll start to look pretty good. So anyways, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.